Hello, Cancer, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a reading for the end of December 2022, moving into the new year, looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future. As you can see, I've already pulled the oracle cards and clarified those. I have a tarot deck that I'll jump in for your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future. And then I have a clarifying deck that I will use in the extended. It might seem a little, if you haven't been to my channel before, it might seem a little silly that I am using, or I'm already doing extended readings, but I did used to have a tarot channel in the past that I got rid of for personal reasons. So I'm in a rebuilding phase. So that is why I'm going ahead and just jumping right into an extended. Okay, enough babbling. In your recent past, you have don't let your past hold you back with the Five of Coins. You have experienced a loss in your past. You know, each reading so far, so today I have 4 more readings after this. This is my second to last water sign before I do fire sign readings. They've all been about love, but this feels like it's about some material success of some sort, because it's all pentacles so far. Now take it as it resonates. That doesn't mean for everyone, but what I see is there's been some material loss. You have lost something in your material world in your recent past, or not, it doesn't have to be in your recent past, but in your past. And in your recent past, you were dealing with maybe the start of a new situation or something that has been triggering you remembering how you had lost something similar in the past. I'm not exactly sure how it's all going to fit together, but that's initially what I'm feeling. Because in your current energy, you have show the world the real you with the Queen of Pentacles. So you being the Queen of Pentacles, like it's like your stability, like you sitting on your throne with all the pentacles that you need, like your sense of stability, your sense of comfort, your sense of like financial security almost. And like your success in it in some way, shape, or form is being affected by your inauthenticity. That's a word. There's like a need to step into more of an authentic path or more of an authentic role that aligns more with you or something along those lines. In your immediate future, you have nothing is yet set in stone with the Ace of Pentacles. So there is an opportunity here for you, some sort of material opportunity. Now, I don't necessarily know what this opportunity is yet, but I do know that with nothing is yet set in stone, it's going to be up to you whether or not you are able to manifest this into your material world. And it's probably going to have to do with this show the world the real you card. So let's see. This is recent past for Cancer. Recent past for Cancer. Don't let your past hold you back. Interesting. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse. You hit like a dead end with something you were pursuing, something that you were investing in. And it felt like it was like, you know, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse can feel like negative karmic changes. Like that's how people interpret it. But like I don't interpret it as negative changes. I interpret it as situations that you might perceive as negative that are actually blessings in disguise. So there's something you needed to learn by some sort of loss, because there's the Ace of Pentacles, that same Ace of Pentacles that nothing is yet set in stone for. But with the Queen of Wands in reverse, it was like you had to learn to let go of doing things your way, almost like of like doing things the way that are working out for the best for you, but more like the universe's way, like letting the universe have more control than you were letting it in your recent past. Now I feel like that sounds so confusing, so I hope you guys are still with me. Recent past for Cancer, but it's something to do with like you weren't investing in something that aligned with you, with authentic you. You were investing in something that was like not meant for you. And so whatever you lost in association with that was actually for the best, because it led you or is leading you to what is meant for you. Ten of Wands in reverse. It's like you needed to do things in a way that's different than in a way that you've never really done things before. Like you needed to approach a situation or change paths or something, and you weren't going to do that unless there was a pretty major loss. You needed a shift in perspective. Yeah, you needed a shift in perspective, but you needed that. It's like the universe had to take something away in order for that perspective shift to happen. So what I'm reading is, don't fear your past losses repeating themselves, because as long as you are investing in what really aligns with you, because anything that doesn't align with you will be taken away to make room for what does align with you. So you actually didn't lose anything at all. You just lost something that didn't align with you, that didn't match up with who you really are in some way, shape, or form. Recent past for Cancer. One more for Cancer's recent past. I like the way these cards are moving. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's something you're trying to create. Co-create, maybe even with, co-create with the universe. And maybe that's what it is. It's like you needed to learn to co-create instead of just create. You have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something went from like a steady progression to just like a halt. Like something just stopped progressing in your past. I feel like it could have taken you by surprise potentially, or it was a long time coming. It depends on your situation. This is a general reading, but it's because you were focused on the wrong things. You were focused on what didn't align with you. With this Eight of Swords in reverse, this is my favorite card in tarot. This is your need to release, like you needing to get out of limiting beliefs. So perspective shift, right? Believe in what aligns with you. It's like sticking with a job. Like this is the energy. I'm not saying this is exactly what's going on, but it's like sticking with a job that pays you really well, but that you don't like at all because you feel like you need the money even though it doesn't bring you any kind of joy. Or staying in a relationship that doesn't serve you because you're afraid of not having any relationship at all. It's like you needed to lose something to realize you deserved better. So you're still creating, you're still manifesting what it is you wanted. You didn't lose your manifestation. You lost, it was like a stepping stone to get you to where you were trying to go. It wasn't the end all be all. Okay, current energy for Aquarius. It was necessary though, because you needed to lose whatever it is that you lost to learn what you learned from it. That's too many. Current energy for Cancer, please. This is a cycle. And this is a cycle about co-creating. So this artist card, this deck has two additional major arcanas, and this is my favorite one of the two, because this talks about like look, you can see he's like creating his life in the heavens, right? Like it's that as above, so below, the co-creation. And you have the World card. But the thing is, you can't co-create if you don't really know what you want. And I feel like you weren't really focusing on what you wanted. You were focusing on what you thought you needed. Goes back to that job analogy that I had there. So this is about, it's about learning to co-create with the universe. But the universe knows what we want more than we do. And it certainly knows the path to get there more than we do. And so we have to be willing to kind of let the universe take us there instead of forcing things, one way or another. Okay, current energy here for Cancer. So yeah, this is about learning to co-create. I like that. There's the Nine of Pentacles. What you want, your wish fulfillment, is like it's dependent on this King of Wands energy, and that doesn't mean it's dependent on someone else. That's not what I'm saying. It's dependent on this, like, you needing to realize that you are fully capable of pursuing what you truly want, and it still providing for you in the way that you are wanting it to provide for you. Meaning, if you want to quit a job that is financially secure to pursue a passion, know that pursuing that passion will support you. Maybe not right off the bat, and you might have to face a lot of your fears around money to get there, but that's part of the process, right? Facing fear is the whole freaking point of this existence thing. But like, you have that Four of Pentacles right behind it. It's like your passions will provide you with stability. You don't have to just pursue things because you think you need them. You can pursue what brings you joy and expect that those things are going to provide for you. The universe will always have your back. Your passions are the roadmap to your destiny. And it's funny because it's like our belief system, we've grown up in this society that has said that we have to fight and struggle, in the grind culture, that we have to grind and work really freaking hard and burn ourselves out if we want to be successful. And that's one way to live life. Sure, it's one way to burn yourself out really quick. I was in that world for a really long time. Or you can quit your job and become a tarot reader on YouTube. No, but seriously, like, you can walk away from what doesn't serve you and pursue something that you enjoy and that you have passion for, and expect that it's going to take care of you. The universe is going to take care of you. You're going to get what you need in pursuing what you want. That's the lesson here. Current energy here for Cancer. I like this lesson for you guys. This is a cool little lesson. Current energy for Cancer. The Judgment. This is like you needing to kind of realize that the reason you haven't been able to manifest what you want is because you doubt in your ability to manifest what you want. Also, there's a level of trying to do things your way too much, because you do have the Devil here. So there's an attachment associated with an outcome, meaning that you might be focused on a specific path when in reality, like, how do I say this? Like, if you are a creator and you're like not a digital creator, but if you are an artist of some sort and you want to sell your art on Etsy, and maybe you're like forcing to sell art on Etsy, but the universe is actually wanting you to sell it through a different pipeline. It's almost like you needing to let go of how you think things should be. If things aren't working out through one avenue, know that there's a better avenue out there. That's what I'm trying to get at. Stop trying to force one specific avenue. It doesn't mean that you're going about the wrong path. It means you're going about the right path in the wrong way if things aren't working out. If you're pursuing something you're passionate about, pursue that passion. Absolutely pursue that passion. And don't doubt that it's going to manifest the way that you want. But that's a belief system thing, right? You've got to face a lot of fear, and you've got to overcome those fears for your new belief system to take place. Because if you're manifesting fear because that's what you believe, you're going to experience fear, and you're going to have to face that fear, and then eventually that fear will go away and your belief system will be replaced with what more aligns with you. All right, recent or immediate future for Cancer. So you do have nothing as yet set in stone. So it's kind of like you can continue down the path that you're going, but know that there's a better option available for you, almost. Like, not in the sense that it's let's just see. Immediate future for Cancer. There's the Strength and the Magician. This Magician card, I mean, this is really about something that you're trying to create here. Your confidence in what you're trying to manifest, that is what's going to manifest this for you. So it's not that you're investing in the wrong things. It's that you need to back it with this faith. Your faith is what is going to create it. Your faith is what is and your faith is going to include releasing the attachment to it, meaning getting to a point where you say, okay, maybe this doesn't work out, but that doesn't mean I failed. It just means that it's another stepping stone to the path that's meant for me. It's not like, it's like letting go of this, of needing to be like, this has to work out or else I'm done for, you've got to let go of that mentality, because that mentality is what's keeping you trapped in this fear with the Moon card here. Okay. Immediate future here for Cancer. the Empress with the well in reverse. And so the way that I'm reading this well is actually the other additional major arcana in this deck. This is you. You're showing up here as the Empress. So you are, you're trying to do what's best for you. There's no doubt about that. You are looking out for numero uno, and you should be. But with the well in reverse, you're not allowing things to flow. There's a little bit too much. It's not even necessarily forcing, but like possibly just just stressing. Like I don't feel like forcing, like you're not doing anything more than you need to do or doing anything like wrong. You're stressing. There's too much stress. You're putting too much emphasis on the outcome of a situation. And you need to release that attachment to the outcome, because the outcome is already like possible for you. Like whatever it is that you're looking for, whether it's material, financial stability, or feeling loved and appreciated by a significant other, whatever the outcome is, focus on what you want to feel. Focus on the emotions and the feelings associated with what you're trying to manifest. Don't focus on manifesting the specific thing. Because if you're looking for material abundance, maybe that doesn't come through pursuit of a passion. Maybe that comes through a different avenue, and you can just pursue your passions for fun. I'm not exactly sure. That's not necessarily what I'm saying is the case, but there's definitely a need to like allow the universe to put your path together instead of forcing your path. And I don't feel like there's forcing. Instead of like stressing. Like it's a stress thing. It's like you're creating yourself. Yeah, you're creating this 10 of swords energy. It's like and it's because you're fearing this loss again. That's what it is. You're investing from a fear of this loss repeating itself, like this betrayal, almost this betrayal from the universe, or from which I, it's the fear of the past repeating itself. And your confidence is the only thing that can override that fear. Because the Seven of Pentacles is like I feel like you're investing in the right thing. There's no doubt about that. It's whether or not you're investing in it from a place of confidence or a place of fear. That's the biggest lesson here. Well, I don't want to say that you are investing in the right thing. You weren't, and that's why you had to lose it, and now you are, and that's why you don't have to fear losing it. That's the biggest thing. Okay. We're going to hop on over to the extended. My extendeds are structured to be like a pay what you want / can kind of ordeal. So the link to that is in the description box below. Otherwise, thank you guys so very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, Cancer.